That's God right there. Sure. That's what I'm saying. You said this was God at first. It's not God. Yeah, read it. You can read it. Huh? Yeah, he gonna read it out of the scripture.
Book of Revelation.
1 and 14.
1 and 14.
This is what it said.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
He said the Christ hair on his head, the hair on his head and the hair on his face was white and it was woolly. Who got woolly hair? What, dog stringy hair? Horse hair? But what about what the Bible just said? Read it again.
Book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So he had white woolly hair. That's what the Bible says. So who this is? Do he got white woolly hair? Or he got dog, horse, stringy hair? That's right. He got dog, stringy hair, right? So good.
That's white as snow.
So his hair was fully white, just like this one.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Just like your eyes. See how red they are? Good.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Brass is already kind of brown. How low? How brown?
As if they burned in a furnace.
So he looked like he burned in the furnace. So this is the right one, right?
Yeah.
And this is the false one, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now you know what we're teaching. We're teaching that Christ is the so-called black man.
That's right.
And if Christ is black, who are his people?
Us.
Us. So what would that make us?
Oh, red.
Black is just a color. What nation do we come from? You know what Christ was? What his nationality was? Watch this.
Book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
He said our Lord came out of Judah. Judah is one of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
That's who we are. We're one of the 12 tribes of Israel. So what's your nationality? Black? Brown?
Brown.
That's a color. What can I fly back to the land of brown? Where that land at? What the land of brown at?
Red.
Huh?
Red.
What the land of black at? What that's at? What can I take a plane and go get a ticket? Can I go to the airport and ask for a ticket to the land of black? What that's at? Yeah, I don't think so. You're right. You're right. So there's no place like that, right? So that's what I'm saying. Christ was an Israelite. So if he was an Israelite, wouldn't that make us?
Israelite.
All right. So what you are now? What's your nationality now?
Israelite.
There you go. There you go. You gotta quit buying on the Sabbath day now.
Yeah,
Don't
I
buy
know.
on the Sabbath day. You gotta put your dress on too.
Yeah, I always wear a dress in the week. I'm gonna wear one tomorrow.
Oh, all right.